Această emisiune este sponsorizată de Centrul de Carte Străină Sitka.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are as excited as I am to embark on this incredible learning journey together. My name is Andreea Moldoveanu, and I'm absolutely happy to be your teacher this session. I'm a teacher of English at secondary school number 40, and I have been teaching English for more than 12 years. With a passion for education and a commitment to your success, I am here to support and inspire you every step of the way. Get ready for our lessons and thought-provoking discussions. Buckle up, because the adventure starts now. I will introduce my new students, Julia and Victor. Hello, Julia.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
Victor.
Hi.
Victor, how was your day at school?
It was great. I got a grade at school. It was a 10 at math. We learned the Taylor's theorem, and yeah, that's like it.
Okay, what about you, Julia? How was your day at school?
I had a great day. I got also good grade at math.
We are going to talk about likes and dislikes today, and we are going to recognize the difference between like as a verb and like as a preposition, and of course the difference between the verbs that are followed by gerunds or infinitives. As activity 1, we have here an example: I like English, and what's Italian like? As you can notice, like here is used as a verb. That means to enjoy or to consider something or someone good or nice. I like music. In the second example, what's Italian like? Like is used as a preposition. A synonym for like in this case is similar to, for example, the same as. We have here another example: I am like my mother, or things like glass or paper can be recycled. So, regarding the substitution of the verb like can be substituted for other verbs as to love, prefer, enjoy, and is usually followed with the ing. I like playing tennis. You like watching TV. He likes going to the cinema. She likes going shopping. We like running, and they like going out on the weekend. So the opposite of like is dislike, of course, or don't like. As an example, I dislike being alone, or I don't like being alone. You dislike running, you don't like running. He dislikes reading a book, he doesn't like reading a book. She dislikes eating chicken, she doesn't like eating chicken. We dislike talking on the phone, we don't like talking on the phone. The substitution of the verb dislike. So dislike can be substituted for other verbs as to hate, can't stand, can't bear, and it uses the same form. I dislike playing football, or I hate playing football. She dislikes going to the market, she can't stand going to the market. He dislikes cleaning the house, he can't bear cleaning the house. I have prepared some questions for you. Julia, do you like or dislike eating hamburgers or fast food?
Yes, I like eating hamburgers only when the meat in them is chicken and not beef, because I don't like beef.
Okay. Victor, do you like eating chocolate?
I like eating chocolate, but I dislike it when it's too sour or containing Oreos, having extra layers of it. I just like simple chocolate.
Well, I like going to the zoo. And you, Julia?
Yes, I also like going to the zoo, but I have the fear that the animals will escape.
Victor, this is a question exactly for you. Do you like basketball?
Yeah, I practice basketball and I play for a club. I like basketball because it's a sport that is not like football. You can injure yourself. If you are fouled, you get a foul. Not like in football, you can pretty much just ruin your life with an injury.
Of course, you are perfectly right. Do you like rain, Julia?
No, I don't like rain because I get wet, and also the weather affects my mood.
Which one is your favorite season in this case, if you do not like rain?
Summer,
Why?
because it's here we have sunny days, and also how I said the weather affects my mood. And when I saw
Okay. Victor, do you like doing homework at the weekend?
No, because it's time consuming and I like reading. I like reading the homework, not doing it.
Okay. Julia, do cats like chocolate?
I don't know if they like it, but I know that chocolate affects animals and cannot be healthy for them.
Does your dog like chocolate?
I don't think so.
Okay. Victor, does your father or your mother like swimming?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. Why
No.
do you think so?
They say that it's wet and they don't like being wet.
But do you like swimming?
Yeah, I love swimming.
Okay. Julia.
It feels like I'm with the sharks.
Okay, interesting. Julia, do you like the school holiday?
Yes, I like a lot school holidays because I have so much time for myself and I can go out with my friends.
Victor, do you like reading books?
Yeah, I read books, but I don't like to tell the book afterwards. I usually read and don't say to anybody that I read it. I read in silence.
Okay. In what language do you read books? Romanian or English? Or maybe French? I don't know.
No French.
Okay.
I love reading English books because they're simple for me, and Romanian books that are new, not old ones.
Can you tell me a title of your favorite book in English?
Cancelarul. It's a Jules Verne book. It's my favorite one, and the best thing is that it is someone from long ago that can achieve something. He went on a boat to America and he stopped at an island, becoming a criminal and that's on.
Thank you. Now we have an independent practice. Julia, tell me 3 things you like to do.
3 things I like to do are firstly going out with my friends.
So
Secondly,
I write here Julia going out with her friends. Okay.
Secondly, I like so much cooking.
Cooking, yes.
And the last thing, watching movies or series.
Yes, very well. What about you, Victor? Tell me 3 things you don't like to do.
I don't like eating broccoli.
Eating
don't-
vegetables.
No,
Generally
just
speaking.
broccoli. No, just broccoli. That's my worst one.
Okay.
I don't like losing. I'm competitive.
So he doesn't like losing.
And I don't like playing handball.
Okay, Victor, but without writing, tell me 3 things you like to do.
Playing basketball, playing video games, and I like to paint. I'm not very good at it.
Okay. What about you, Julia? The reverse. Tell me 3 things you don't like to do.
Oh, I don't like doing a lot of homeworks, reading books, and basketball.
So you don't like doing a lot of homework. The word homework doesn't have plural. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about the gerunds versus infinitives. So there are verbs which accept ing forms to follow them. Others accept infinitive forms. Others accept both of them without changing their meaning, and others accept both forms but have a change in meaning. In English, we can use the ing form of a verb, going, coming, sleeping, but pay attention to the rules of spelling in different situations. For example, we use it as part of the continuous tenses, I'm sleeping, but there are some other cases where we use it. And we use the gerund, I mean the verb in the ing form, after certain verbs. For example, enjoy. I enjoy reading. I like playing basketball. And as you can notice, here are some words that take the gerund. Fancy is an example. I fancy seeing a film tonight. Discuss. We discuss going on holiday together. Dislike. I dislike waiting for buses. Julia dislikes doing her homework. Finish. We finish preparing for the meeting. Mind. I don't mind coming early. Suggest. He suggested staying at the Grand Hotel. Recommend. They recommended meeting earlier. Keep. He kept working although he felt ill. Avoid. She avoided talking to her boss. Also, the gerund is used instead of a noun. For example, smoking isn't allowed here. Swimming is very good exercise. Also, we use the gerund after some prepositions. I drank a cup of coffee before leaving. It's a good idea to brush your teeth after eating. And we also use the gerund after the preposition in phrasal verbs, like I gave up smoking. Well, the infinitive with thu. So we use after certain verbs. For example, decide. He decided to leave early, in the affirmative form. He decided not to stay, the negative form. And here are some words that take to plus infinitive. For example, agree. She agreed to give a presentation at the meeting. Ask. I asked to leave early, but we can also use I asked him to leave early. Decide. We decided to go out for dinner. Help. He helped to clean the kitchen, or he helped his playmate to clean the kitchen. Plan. She plans to buy a new flat next year. Hope. I hope to pass the exam. Learn. They are learning to sing. Want. I want to come to the party. I want him to come to the party. Would like. I would like to see her tonight. I would like you to see her tonight. And the last one, promise. We promise not to be late. Of course, the infinitive is used after many adjectives. But I wrote you here an example. Pleased. She pleased to have a new job. And here are adjectives that take to plus infinitive. Happy. I'm happy to see you. Right. She was right to leave early. Wrong. They were wrong to spend so much money. Careful. The teacher was careful to speak clearly. Lucky. He was lucky to survive the crash. Likely. It's likely to snow tonight. Of course, the infinitive is used to express purpose. You often use to and infinitive to say why we do something. I came to London to study. So I came to London because I wanted to study. I went home to have lunch. You can't say I went home for have lunch. It's incorrect. Some verbs can take either the gerund or to and infinitive with no change in meaning. For example, it started raining and it started to rain. Here are some more verbs like this. To plus infinitive, continue. I continued to work. Begin, she began to sing. prefer, I prefer to eat at home. And we have here the gerund. So I continued working, she began singing, I prefer eating at home. We use the bare infinitive, I mean the infinitive without to, after modal verbs. I can meet you at 6 o'clock. After the verb let, make, and sometimes help. The teacher let us leave early. After some verbs of perception like see, watch, hear, notice, feel, and sense, I watched her walk away. And after the expressions with why. Why go out the night before an exam? We have here a task to complete the sentences with prepositions, I mean the gerunds, the ing forms. I wrote you an example. My dad is used upperly, and in the brackets you have the verb get. And my dad is used to getting up early. So do not forget that some gerunds, or the gerund form, is used after some verbs with prepositions. Victor, may you start, please?
Yeah. My brother is good at diving. I'm not very keen on playing computer games. I have no objection on watching the football match tonight. She is afraid of losing her boyfriend. We are fed on doing nothing all the weekend.
The next sentence.
I am tired on waiting in the queues at the airports. We had difficulty on finding the way to the museum. Are you interested on building your professional career?
And it also goes with, are you interested in building your professional career? So both answers are correct. So we put here interested in building.
Okay.
But it's also correct saying, are you interested on building your professional career? So you can use both, don't worry.
There is no point on buying an old car.
Next exercise, we have to use the verbs from the box. This is the box to complete these sentences. So we have the verbs arrive, survive, be, work, renovate, contact, answer, and talk. Julia.
I asked him several times, but he didn't bother to answer my question. Finally, we agreed to work on the project together. I demand to talk to your boss. Jack usually fails to arrive on the time. Domestic animals somehow manage to survive the fire. We are not planning to renovate the hotel much longer.
Wait a second, because we have to cross. So we used arrive, survive, work, renovate, answer, and talk. Okay? Go on, Julia.
Yes. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Was she just pretending to be your friend?
Now, we have to use the nouns and the verbs in brackets to complete these sentences. We have here an example. Our parents allowed us to go out tonight. Victor.
These glasses will enable.
Julia, can you help?
Will enable her to read.
Okay. Julia. Do this exercise, please.
My uncle advised me to not study architecture. Our teacher encouraged us to take part in the competition. They persuaded her to not join the army. We are training them to help blind people. The policeman forced him to lie down. My mom always reminds me to not be late for school.
Can you please repeat, Julia? So my mom always reminds me
To not be late for school. The traffic warden warned us to not park on double yellow lines.
we have gerund or infinitive. So we have to complete the sentences with the verbs in brackets. Victor?
I've always disliked smoking. Where did you learn to speak French? Is the exhibition worth to visit? No, visiting. No.
Yes,
visiting.
but it also goes with to visit. Visiting and to visit.
You'd better contact him now. This hall wants to paint. I don't dare on trying it. I don't mind getting up early. We'd love to come with you.
Okay, so with love to come with you also goes with love coming with you. So as homework for next time, Victor and Julia, you have to finish this exercise. It's very simple. You can exercise gerunds and infinitives at home. And next time we'll check the homework. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Victor. You did great. Hope you understood everything. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. See you next Monday. Goodbye.